Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to sisi, the test server for EVE Online. And in today's video I want to check out the new shield and armor effects. They've actually been deployed on sisi. I'm a little bit surprised by that. I would have thought that would be for next year. But they want us to test these out, and I think the idea is to release them in December. So that's pretty major. Now let me see here. I'm actually switching back to the standard camera because I feel that that's still the easiest to get a good look at the ship and look around a little bit. I guess my C is still engaged or not. Yeah, like this it's disengaged, so now I'm not gonna snap to and from other focuses anymore. But yeah, let's just go to another system because I'm in FDMLG, where, well, a lot of the stuff is seeded. There's a couple other people in local, and I did do a quick check of a few belts just to make sure that I actually did get the effect on my ship here, and it does work, but a lot of the belts are actually taken out because a lot of people are actually doing a ratting right here just to take a look at these effects. So I'm in my trusted prophecy. I feel it's a pretty damn good ship. Let's go for some more Inferno Fury heavy missiles. Of course, drone damage pretty good as well, and let's see if we can find anything in that other system. After maybe a belt, if we find some rats quickly, I may do a quick test in first-person view as well. One of the problems that I had with first-person view was how if a laser shot, for instance, would come straight at you, it would like basically stop as part of the screen. So I was not entirely convinced by that, but maybe with the new effects it could be quite a bit better. Let's hope there's some belts here. Yes, there are, so let's just head out to the first belt and see if we can see anything. The coolest part is that it's not only the shield effects, but it's also the armor effects, which actually leave lasting damage on your ship as it takes more damage and if you don't rep it. So that looked really cool, and it actually looked like the place that got hit is where the damage would start to show up. So honestly, this looks like a major improvement graphics wise for the game. So let's go into a couple of belts and see if we can find some rats to get shot by, and of course to shoot them as well. So first belt, unfortunately nothing to report. Let's move on to the next one as quickly as I can. Of course, this prophecy is not the fastest belt, so let's do another warp reading 0 here. Yeah, no rats to report right here. What I like about the standard camera here is actually the field of view. Over here you can see Cloud Ring, and this is like definitely like part of the space. It doesn't, I mean, if you really pay attention to it, you do know of course that it's like just a background picture from a certain angle, but like in this field of view I don't really get that feeling. And oh, here are some rats, so that's awesome. It's just a couple of battle cruisers and a few destroyer hulls, so we are not going to go all out here with the damages yet. We're gonna try and take a little bit of damage here at first. So let's maybe just take one, orbit that one at 5000, target the rest, but take our time to actually destroy them. So here we go. We should have the first. Yeah, look at that shield effect, the golden shields for the armour, pretty damn awesome. So come on guys, fire at me. So there are the missed shots. They do completely miss me, and then we don't get a shield effect, and then pretty soon we'll actually start to get hit, and that should be pretty interesting. And what I'll start to do is maybe I'll just get one small drone out. Alright, here we go. Here are the shield effects. Obviously they're hitting like mostly from the front, but now that the destroyers are around me, do a quick return here because I actually also want to see some of the effects on them. Now of course you can see that I get hit from different angles, and the shield effects show up right there at the rear. That is really cool. We're halfway through the shields. Let's maybe take a look at this guy here. So here are some missiles, and look, that's just absolutely beautiful. We'll get a second salvo, which will normally get him into armor, so let's do that. And now look at this. Here's some armor damage that's being repped. Oh, this is amazing. This looks really, really good. Now he's got more armor damage. He's trying to rep it while I'm in armor as well. And boom, he takes another big shot right there. So not sure if that's like from another missile impact that it shows here, but boom, there he goes, exploding. Lovely explosion. Looks pretty damn badass in my book. And in the meantime, yep, look at that. Very localized armor damage right here. And here is now my repping effect that's trying to completely repair this. Pretty damn cool. Let's get rid of that artillery here. What I would like to do is to fully rep and then get back out there to turn my tail and try to get like a little bit of armor damage somewhere else. I would like them to shoot at something else and always my nose to see if that actually works. Now we're pretty much repped. You can see that the damage is obviously diminishing, and now they're gonna start hitting me from somewhere else normally. Yeah, at the back. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's leave them to it. And look at that. Look, this is just absolutely mind-bogglingly beautiful. Now the damage armor effect is coming on my right wing and on my engines, which are being hit by the enemy as I take more and more damage. So what I'll do next, we'll send our drones to hit this battlecruiser hull, while I'll let the damage come in here more and more. But then we should, let's see if the drones shots have an effect. Let's see. Nope, I'm actually not seeing really any effect from the drone shots. That's a little bit disappointing, but maybe not completely unexpected. And now he's actually out of armor. And then they're just gonna shoot through him. So that is unfortunate. I'm not seeing the effect for drones, but maybe that's actually normal. So what I'll do is I'll do the experiment again on this one, but we'll use a target painter, and then we'll just start throwing some heavy missiles at this battlecruiser. So missiles should be coming from here. Here they come. Obviously, he still has shields, so the shields took all of that damage. Next volley is incoming. Here we go. He should start to have like a little bit of armor damage. There it is. He's trying to repair it as well. His armor rep is on. Here come... Oh my god. Everywhere they hit, you have that effect. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I love this. And again, look at this. Damage here, damage there from my missile impacts. And now he's got even more armor damage. He's not actively repping it anymore. I guess he's really being in trouble now. And even more now, you've got damage here, right under the gun. And then this entire midsection is being cut down. And then finally he explodes. The last thing that we really need is a good transition between... let's stop the... doing damage here, and then let's go take a look at him. Look at that. I shot him on the left side because that's where my ship is, and this is also where he has localized damage. CCP, this is incredibly beautiful. This is really, really very nice. Absolutely impressive as hell. So here the target painter is on the left, and that really gets hit, and here is the armor damage. And one final shot should be enough to make him explode, and it is. So now I can refocus on myself, and let's take a look here. Obviously we had the battlecruiser shooting us on the right side, so we have a bit more damage over here. But we had the destroyer doing some damage on the left wing here as well, which is visible. CCP, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I love this. This looks really great. So let's wrap up here. Let's go to another asteroid belt and maybe try it from like the first person camera as well, just to see what kind of effect that will give. And here we go. You can see the armor repairing effect. Just now a localized effect. Beautiful, not so overwhelming anymore. Makes complete sense where you've got the nanobots that are actually repairing that damage slowly over time, and as we get fully repped, it slowly disappears. This is Very, very impressive. Look at that now. It's almost gone. We just need one more rep cycle for the final damage on the left here. And boom, we are fully repaired on this cycle. This is really something. Okay, we've got rats here. So we're going to try the new camera mode. And we're actually going to go into first person view. We're going to approach that guy as soon as I can. And now what I'm curious to see is, will we actually see like a shield effect hit us when they hit us like right in front of us or something? That could be good. So they're still at 30 kilometers. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but my shields are coming back as well. So maybe, so now we can zoom in, but that's not really what we want. Let's stay zoomed out. Still not really getting any hits. Yep, this is still just wrapping up. And no, so we're not getting the shield effect from this point of view right here. So I'm going to try to just straight up bump right into this guy. He's now webbed. I'm gonna activate my afterburner so we can see him close by. And then let's see if we actually get some sort of effect. So he's webbed. Here's the new web effect. Out come my missiles. Come on. Oh, we just missed it. That's too bad, but we'll try it again on the next one. Turn around. Try and approach him as closely as possible. Put up the target painter so we know what it is we're aiming at. I don't like this, you know, it really should come out of like one of the turret hardpoints, and at the moment it's not. Yeah, there's like a little bit of damage effect. Let's cease fire here for now. Too bad. I shot his entire shields away, and he actually is pretty fast. So let's try to see if we can actually do some armor damage, and if that's visible. So oh my god, I just pretty much shot the guy down. So let's see if I get close enough, if we can actually see like it on the model, or if he's repairing. It should be right where I'm doing the damage. Yeah, you can actually see it a little bit right there. Pretty cool. So now that he's webbed, one more volley, boom, he's destroyed. And then here now finally we've got the battle cruiser as well. That should maybe give us a better chance to have a visual in first person view for the shield effect, which would be cool. So we'll just straight up charge towards him. Start webbing him so that we can definitely catch up to him. And then here are his blaster shots, which are doing armor damage. You can see that a little bit. That's pretty damn cool. And now that we are this close, fire off the missiles. Let's see. Yeah, you look at that. Lovely shield effect right there. This for me is absolutely a win. Again, for just the visuals. Take away the HUD from this point of view, or just the classical point of view. This is absolutely amazingly good. There is now the armor damage a little bit on the bottom of the ships because I was circling around him. Add the new camera options, and then this, look at him repairing, trying to repair the damage, trying to stay on top of it, but boom, there he goes. So it also works and shows up in first person view. It's just a little bit harder to get some nice footage from that, of course, because it's a very strict and a very narrow angle, but it works and it looks really cool. So there you go, guys. That was a look at the new shield and armor damage effects. I am blown away by these, and if we get them in December, that's going to just mean that December is already going to be a massive change to the game with the camera options and these new damage effects. And then with Citadel that's coming next year, this is just my hype for EVE Online is actually increasing as we speak. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.